but I didn't wrap it.
They
Michelle wrapped it,
They
so
expect to
that's,
get a gift today. About 8:30. I got one guy out at a customer out by the airport. I'm heading to Holland. Been spending a lot of time the last couple of days, last couple of weeks doing the recruiting and the HR side of things, trying to get a couple people in place and fill some open positions so we can take on some of this work that is coming up. I want to be very specific as to the type of people that we bring on board and what they stand for and what their work ethic is, and if they're excited about joining this type of culture is very specific. So I've been spending a lot of time online and networking, trying to fill those roles and make sure that the person that does come in is a good fit. More long term, looking at what is going to be the best solution for the company 5-10 years down the road, more than just, okay, I need someone to do this one quick project or short-term summer type work. Office supplies for the office over the weekend. Yeah, just gotta keep things in stock. Getting a phone line put in this weekend, finally. Done everything just on our cell phone before, but gotta make changes. Downtown Grand Rapids today. Gonna go do a plant tour out by the airport and check out some 3D printing equipment, and then to a customer to do a design review. I'm picking up some parts for a concept that we're working on. I need to get all of the parts we need to reverse engineer to fit together into the assembly. So we're gonna make a trip down there and pick up those parts. And then off to another appointment downtown Grand Rapids before heading back to the office. Just feeling like super drained today. Needed to get a Red Bull at the gas station here quick to make it through these next few meetings. Yeah, hopefully they go well. Facility tour down, off to a customer. Kind of interesting how some of these business opportunities are crossing over a little bit. Just went to go look at some 3D printing stuff for potential with perception engineering, and there was a couple of CNCs sitting there that Clarity Manufacturing had been looking at. So kind of interesting how some of these business opportunities are crossing over. The opportunity to look into CNC and engineering work in the same place. Got a new conference table. Now. Most of what I've been doing on my daily vlog is just kind of showing my journey. But then also a big part of that is networking, right? And talking to other people and kind of their journey and what can you learn from each other. So why don't you go through and just explain a little bit about your background?
Okay, well, my name is Tyler Martin. I've had a few turns to getting where I am today. I started, really I think back to when I was 5 years old. I played with Legos. I loved everything design and building things. So it's like, okay, I want to be an engineer. My dad's an engineer. I want to do what my dad does.
Okay.
So it's like all through high school I did internships with CAD design, SolidWorks, Inventor, Unigraphics, which is now NX. But I did all my things for that. Went to Grand Valley, where I met you, and did the engineering thing. Still worked as an engineer. Was horribly unsuccessful in school, mildly successful in my job because I was pretty good at the CAD work, and I did well. But then I ran into a point where I wasn't getting any better. Okay. So I wasn't learning anything new. I was doing the same thing each day, and I was like, all right, something's got to change. I don't want to make 60 grand for the rest of my life. I got into Robert Kiyosaki. I got into other successful entrepreneurs, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Richard Branson, all those guys. I got into those things, and I realized real estate was the path to my future. I grew up in West Michigan in Whitehall, and even as a little kid, I want to ride up and down the lakeshore and look at the big houses. It's like, and imagine myself, okay, what does that guy do, or what does he own, or how does he get into a position where he's got the 10,000 square foot house on the lake with the boat and all that, all the other fun stuff, and he's still at home, enjoying it with his family. A lot of people wonder, I still struggle with this. It's like, okay, well, the whole story. What do you want to do when you grow up, or what do you want to be? And like most people think they have to have steps 1 through 100 lined up, and it's like, none of us do. Yeah, we might have an end goal. Okay, at this point, I wanna, do this, be a developer, own condos, blah blah blah. But that might change. So it's like, for anyone starting out, it's you don't have to have the next 100 chapters of your life lined up, but start at small things. So it's, what excites you? So for me in real estate, what excited me was driving up and down the lakeshore, looking at houses, looking online at big houses, the designs, different things, seeing people be happy. In the real estate, there's literally over 1 million real estate agents in the U.S. There's over 1,000 in West Michigan. So it's, there's a lot of people who do the same thing I do, but they don't. So it's, how do I separate myself from what other people are doing? So you're everything to everybody, you're nothing to everybody.
So back to your personal brand stuff, you mentioned that you're putting like daily quotes and stuff. I had 4 of them here that I wanted to talk a little bit about. So you are the average of the 5 actions you take each day. You want to elaborate a little bit on that?
Yeah, that one, Jim Rohn talks about you're the average of the 5 people you're around. But the average of the 5 actions, that kind of comes from Grant Cardone. And he talks about, you can be around smart people, in shape people, people with good marriages, good financial habits. But if you don't do anything about it, you're not going to be that. You're not going to be like them. So it's like, what are the 5 actions I'm taking today? I'm going to the gym, I'm eating healthy, I'm calling this many people, I'm researching the MLS and figure out every new listing in my neighborhood. Like, those are the things that I want to do each day to create my future. So, your future is hidden in your daily habits. So it's, no one turns 900 pounds overnight, right? It's, the cookie they had every day, the cheeseburger they had every day, the pizza they had every day and not worked out every day. So it's, if you do the 5, hopefully positive habits each day, that's what your future will be.
And back to what we talked about earlier, just making a step every single day, and hopefully those 5 actions that you've set up to do every day point towards your end goal. And there may be some small steps, but they're going to get you towards your end goal. Okay. Don't show me your shoe collection. Show me your book collection.
Yep. That comes from, you see all these things on Instagram, and I'm heavy on Instagram, and it's like you see the guys in the Bentleys and the yachts and like all that cool stuff. It's like, yeah, but you don't see what it took to get them there. Who are they learning from? What are they reading? What are they doing?
Show me one successful person that didn't work hard to get there.
Exactly.
Of thing. Like, every single person has a story, and it's these 5 actions, these daily things that are doing to get to be their overnight success. If you want big things, you must take big swings.
Yeah, that was a picture I had of Babe Ruth, right?
Yep.
He's known as the home run king, but he's also had, at his time, he had the most strikeouts. So he had to take big swings, and he's been quoted as saying, every strikeout gets me closer to the next home run. So you got to take big swings and work and keep trying, continue improving to get to the big things.
Be obsessed or be average.
It's another Grant Cardone quote.
I was gonna say, that sounds like a book title or something.
And it's, and he talks about obsession, and most of the time we think of as obsessions as being unhealthy, but in reality, if you can make those obsessions into something positive, you can go far, and you can make big things happen with them. You're not going to do it halfway. You got to do it all the way, or don't even try at all. So it's got to be on top of mind. It's got to be passion, but you got to be obsessed with it and think about it all the time.
Awesome. Love it. Thanks, Tyler, for jumping on and doing some filming here with me quick, and we'll pull it together and throw it up online.
Sounds good. Thanks, Steve.
Yep, thanks again.
Give it one more chance. Worry and honey. Give it one more chance.
Well, Steve, thanks for having me on the show. I do have a present for you.
Oh, thanks.
I'd like you to open it, and it's my appreciation for being on the show.
Thanks for coming out.
But I didn't wrap it. Michelle wrapped it. So
Expect to get a gift today.
And it goes along with what we talked about.
Oh, yes.
Grant Cardone and his quotes.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Awesome. I want to say this has been the busiest week of the year for sure. I guess there's not much to compare it to. However, this week has definitely been a challenging one and just a lot of work. have the team pretty much lined up and busy for the next few weeks here, which is just awesome. More stuff quoting out today, and bring those in next week. One thing is just you gotta keep moving forward. Sometimes you feel a little overwhelmed, especially as a small business or entrepreneur. Sometimes you feel like you're just not gonna get ahead, but just keep plugging away at it.